There is no such thing as an original thought. Mark Twain. Hi, it's itsdivyagrg. Welcome to my channel. I talk about books, design, and the media. What does the G stand for? The G stands for generic, which is what every brand and every product in this world is becoming. Seems like even social media brands are no stranger to the forces of social conformity, or as some like to call it, incremental innovation. Remember when Snapchat was just Snapchat? And then Instagram became Snapchat, and then Instagram became TikTok, and then now it's just shit. Instagram used to be the place to discover creatives, you know, document your life and your travel and follow trends, like that time that our social media feeds were socially distancing for some reason.
Capitalism breeds innovation.
Look at Fleets. Look at Hive Social. It is basically just Instagram before Daddy Zuck sucked the blood out of like the rejected outcast audition tape cousin of the Cullens he is. The only innovation in the social media sphere here is TikTok. And even that was just a bump up from Musical.ly. And TikTok just operates on people copying each other. TikTok is good, man. They know me. They know me even better than I know myself.
How dare you steal that car! I am absolutely disgusted! Your father's now facing an inquiry at work!
Nothing is original. Book covers. These are all the same. You can't tell me that these are not the same. Influencers. Now you expect me to tell the difference between these people. It's with products. Like water. Look at this! Why do we have 1,200 brands of water? How have we, as a society, managed to market that the larger the carbon footprint of your water, the more the status symbol that your Fiji water bottle shows? How have we managed to turn a life necessity as an elitist class symbol? And don't even get me started on movies. I'm getting started on movies. Have you ever noticed that Hollywood just makes the same film every year? Boop. Hey boss, I just had an amazing idea. Huh? Can you put it in an email?
What? Okay, so what if we start with two people who could potentially be attracted to each other? And you put them in a scenario where they're likely to hate each other. And then you give them time to slowly grow on each other. And then you put a bit of quackers and a bit of quacky best friends, maybe the token black dude, maybe the token gay guy as well. Maybe a little bit more diversity this time because I think people like that sort of thing. And then they either push them closer together, or maybe they like make them fall apart sometimes. It depends which one you want to go with. And then just when you think that everything's going great, going swell, then you have a little bit of a problem that causes the love interest to kind of rethink their entire relationship, and it's probably just like an overheard conversation that's a bit of a misunderstanding that could be resolved in one conversation, but we're gonna drag it out for 2 hours.
That's nice.
And then finally, right at the end, you have this big romantic grand gesture that really means that the two lovers are really gonna be happily ever after, or that's what you think. So what do you think about that idea?
The only thing is, have we done that one before?
Or what if we put it in like a different context? So the girl is like royalty and then the guy is not. Okay. What if it's the other way around? So the guy is like really like upper class and then the girl's not. Oh dear. Okay. All right. What if they're different races? Or what if they went to high school? What if they're aliens?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I don't think I've done that before. Good job, Paul. Good job.
Oh, thank you.
Boop. Alright, twin films are just one thing, but then Batman is just Batman, which is just Batman, which is just Batman, which is just Batman. Disney. Lion King is just Lion King, which is just Kimber. What happened to the original plot of the movie? Nothing. No, really, Lion King remake was just Disney showing off their 3D graphics. Like, I know the ghost of Walt Disney is probably haunting his employees to remake a movie every 10 years with the threat of thawing out of his cryogenic chamber, but I promise you, it's okay to just leave some things alone. Like Britney, hashtag free Britney. Same face syndrome. You're telling me that this isn't just Elsa cosplaying as Sully from Monsters Inc? Tracy Beaker is just Tracy Beaker, which is just Tracy Beaker, which is just Tracy Beaker. I'm in a nightmare. Wait a second. Jacqueline Wilson, no. What? They're remaking Powerpuff Girls live action? Wow, can't wait to see 3 bland actors in wigs. Now, don't get me wrong, I enjoy my remakes. I mean, why wouldn't you? It's probably gonna work, probably gonna make moolah because the formula has been tried and tested, and DVG will probably be first in line at the cinema, you know, because the nostalgia effect is that strong as she don't have a life. You know, people love it for a reason. We love trying similar but slightly different things, like chocolate brownie from Tesco, chocolate brownie from Sainsbury's, you know, spice it up sometimes. It's just like the things that make TikTok tick. Except unlike TikToks, which take 3 minutes to make, these blockbuster movies and products are taking multi-million-dollar industries. They just keep trying to catch up, but sometimes, and a lot of the times, they make things worse. I just realized there's so many perspectives that Hollywood just hasn't covered yet, and it's just a shame. And I do not mean the perspective of a privileged millennial influencer in Paris. That's just, we don't need that. Why did it get nominated for a Golden Globe? I don't know. What do you think? What is the worst remake movie that you think was just completely unnecessary? And do you like movie remakes? Do you want more? I mean, trust me, I probably will be watching the remake anyway. So what am I really complaining about? At the same time, it's like, does Hollywood have an original thought? You say capitalism breeds innovation, and this is what you produce. Okay, subscribe if you want more commentary, and give it a like, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in another time. I do have social media as well if you'd like to follow my Depression Daily on Twitter. That is where I'm most active. I also have Instagram, although I don't use it much. See you in the next life, honey. Right, bye.